Hello there, welcome to Network Africa. Coming up on the program, the political visits continue, and this time around, South Africa plays host to the Indian Prime Minister. And then we'll look at some of the several impacts of El Nino in Southern Africa and the rest of the world. And later, we'll take a look at what the World Health Organization has to say about vaccination for yellow fever in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Network Africa. I am BC Adebayo. It's been a week of important visits, first with the Israeli Prime Minister, who is concluding his East African tour, and now another August visitor is in South Africa. President Jacob Zuma of South Africa is playing host to the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. According to President Zuma, the official visits will bolster economic and trade relations between the two countries.
Countries enjoy strong relations and cooperation in social, economic, political, and global cooperation. With regards to trade, there are over 100 Indian companies operating in South Africa, and they contribute significantly to economic growth and job creation in our country. The visit enables us to further enhance trade, investment, and commercial relations with India.
Opportunity to pay homage to two of the greatest human souls to have ever walked this earth, Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. Friends, through centuries, India and South Africa have nurtured strong people-to-people ties. We stood together in our common fight against racial subjugation and colonialism.
Our South Africa Bureau Chief, Betty Dibia, joins us now via Skype to fill us in on the purpose of this visit. Betty, what can you tell us about how this visit has gone so far?
Well, so far it's gone well. After the warm reception he met President Zuma, where the media briefing that you just played now took place at the Union Buildings, and they spoke about a lot of things, reviewing the spectrum of the cooperation, trade, improving the ties, and well, for the trade between both countries in 2015 alone was as much as $6.5 billion US. More imports into South Africa from India, and that's about $3.7 billion US from India to South Africa, and 2.9 from South Africa to India. And they're looking at improving things like that. They're looking at areas of deep mining. South Africa has more of some of the deepest mines in the world, and they're looking at infrastructural development, skill development as well. The president, there will be the India-South Africa business meeting, business forum that both leaders will address, and there will be other engagements. He's visiting some of the memorial areas for Nelson Mandela, and he's expected to attend a cultural extravaganza with hundreds of tens of thousands of Indians today in Johannesburg. By tomorrow, he'll be visiting KwaZulu-Natal, which is home to many generations of Indians, and he'll be tracing the footsteps of Mahatma Gandhi. He spent about 20 years in that area. Where he was there, his life sort of changed, where he started his fight against segregation as well as colonialism. So a lot of people are quite excited to have him here, and beyond the trade ties, they share a lot of cultural ties as well, cultural history. And we know that both countries produced two of the global icons for peace, Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi as well.
Oh, some analysts believe this visit is more than economic ties. Is that true?
More than economic ties, I've talked about cultural ties as well, but economic ties, you can't throw that away, it's very important. Political as well, we know that in China, for example, wields a lot of influence in Africa. India is seeking to improve that. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be visiting 4 African countries. He's visited Mozambique, South Africa, he is here now, he's going to Tanzania as well as Kenya. But apart from that, you also have the issue of the nuclear supplies group, which is a big one for India. We understand that President Zuma has pledged the country's support for India to join the nuclear suppliers group, which had been blocked before by China. If going back many years, India had acquired nuclear weapons, I think about 1974, so couldn't join the nuclear non-proliferation group. And that grouping, the nuclear suppliers group, controls commerce for technology as well as nuclear materials. And India is seeking South Africa's support in joining that group. So there are other political issues as well, but culturally, historically, there's so many things that will happen during this visit, as well as the trade, which is a big one.
All right, thank you very much, Betty.
Thank you.